Today we're going to try to see the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale in a new, little different slant, so to speak, no pun intended. We've got the stack. Remember the stack. We've got the rectangle. Remember the rectangle. And all the 5 positions are just combinations of the stack and the rectangle, right? Now, I just drew these 2 slanted lines on here to kind of show you a little bigger picture, another way of looking at this whole thing. The slanted lines are where the 4 and the 7th scale degree would be. Here's our major scale up here. And so the 4 and 7 are right here and right here, even though it doesn't extend on. The 5-note major and minor pentatonic is like a major scale, but it's missing 2 notes, and it just happens to be the 4 and the 7. And the reason the pentatonic is so popular is because with the 4 missing and the 7 missing, it leaves you open to a lot of interpretation, and it works over a lot of different chord types. And so that's why the pentatonic is so popular. But now we're going to get to adding back in to the hexatonic and the major scale. We're going to get to all that. But before we get to there, I just wanted to expound on this a little bit. So here's our 5 positions. And then we talked about adding a little extension to it on the bottom and how important it was to know about this little pattern here where you have a stack and then another stack if you're playing a 5-string. If you're playing a 4-string, then you still have a stack and part of a stack, all right? And here you have a stack in the middle and then part of the stack on either side of it. And over here you have a repeat of this. This up here is just an exact repeat of this down here. So here's our double stack again up to this extension, okay? So in one sense of the thing, you can think about 5 positions, your 5 positions, and then they repeat. And in another sense of the thing, you can think that it's really just two patterns using our stack, our whole tone patterns. It's just one giant position using our stack and another giant position using our stack. It's not quite as long, but it's almost as long. It just depends on what string you're starting on. Here's your 1 and your 1 here in the middle, 3 strings, and here's your 1 on the outer strings and 1 in the middle. All right? Let's see how that sounds. So from here to here is one giant pattern, all 2 fret intervals. Do you see that? Here's your stack. And you can either be in A minor or you can be in C major. And then you can just extend it on up. And there's your C, and there's your A. And then you can combine the stack with the rectangle. And play through your positions. All right, so that's that big pattern. Now this one over here. To get to it, the closest way to get to it is right here and right here. All right, so now I want to move into this other pattern, so and now I'm up into this pattern. Either in C or A minor. Same notes, they're just relatives to each other. All right, so then we're in this pattern. Remember where we started? That's where we started. The easiest way to move into this pattern is from here or from here. So I'm here. Now I'm back into this pattern. And this is just a repeat of this down here. I tried to adjust the camera angle a little more so that you can see a little bit more. I noticed in some of the videos that, you know, it's not really that good. So I want you to be able to see what I'm looking at here, and I want you to be able to see what I'm looking at here. And it's a little tricky to get it to do that both. So this is just a different way of looking at the patterns. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to take and let's see. I tell you what, I'm going to just say that that's the end of part 1 of this lesson, and then I'll get set up for the next part, and I'll be back in a few minutes.